Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Squirtz from CZT Brenda Campbell. I'm giggling because I love this. I saw this a while ago and I saved it on my Pinterest. And we have a class coming up tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, this will be good. This will fit right into a whimsical garden. Ooh. So I'm so excited to share this. All right. So this is a big one that proves it doesn't matter what you do. It's all going to be fine, and you can just go crazy. Oh, so much fun. Now, one of the things I was looking at Brenda's, the link that's from, and I'll put that link in the description section, to her website or her blog, her post where she's introducing this, and she was talking about it. Well, talking about the kind of what makes a tangle, and Brenda, we got it. It's all good. We got it figured out. So in Brenda's step out, she does this as one stroke. I'm going to separate it. So there Brenda, if you ever watch this, we solved it. That's all you do is we just separate it. It's all good. But you can do this in one stroke if you want. I need to do it in two strokes because that's just my talent level. All right, so up to you, however you want to do this. So I'm going to start here with, it's like kind of a stem. And again, I love the whimsy because it just proves it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter all over the place. That's what it is. All right. And then a second one here. Then, like I said, I just needed to do this because to do it all in one is just like, that's beyond my skill level. So from here, I'm going to use the takeoff and land, the takeoff part, primarily. So I'm going to trace over this and just go right into kind of I don't know what that is. A C-shaped curve line, but drawn weird. And then on the other side, you can whatever shape you want it to end up with. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, and then I'm gonna meet it at the top. As Brenda says, and I really, really love this. Add some curly cues to the top. Add whatever to the top, frankly, and you can just have fun with it. All right, so here we have our shape. And then, and this is following the step out because I love this this technique. Now, if you have done the tangle perk, and I know one person, don't calm down, don't freak out, it's okay. Some people don't like it. If you've done, I want to say Aquafleur is kind of done this way. I know that there are some others, but so if you have a challenge with this next step, if you didn't like perk, this could be why. I was not comfortable with this step. Oh, there's one called, is it Scalump or something? It starts with an S. I did it around Christmas time, maybe 2 years ago. Really neat tangle, but I like this stroke, even though I had a lot of trouble with it. It's an S shape. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. And if you just want to watch, let me make sure you can see my pen, actually, because that would help. Like that. So it's a backwards S. Or, if you want to have it go the other way, you can. It doesn't matter. This is just the way that I like to do it. Okay, so we're going to do several of these. And, turn your tile however it makes it comfortable. But you want to have this little loop here. And then a loop on the other side like that, because you can, even if you left it like that, it looks cool, right? Okay, we'll do another one. And if you have them slope, not slope, it's kind of like however the pen ends up doing it, just let it do it. It's okay. All right. That first one, that's rather curvy. I kind of like it. If I tried to do it that way, it wouldn't have ended up that way. All of mine are usually this, just kind of straight. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do, it's kind of aura-ing it, but coming from here, like you come from the same place. You could, I suppose, come from here as well. Oh, heck, you know what? Let's do this. Watch. We're going to do the same thing, just offset it. So never mind everything I just said. Just kidding. Okay, just like that. And we don't worry about the crossing over because we're going to fill it in and it's all good. All right. So that's one way to do it. Another way would be you could come right from that same point like this, right? This one they're going to kind of cross over though, like that. It's just one of those, it just doesn't matter. I'm going to cross that one like that again. That was kind of cool. And I'm excited to see what it'll turn out like. Okay. So now we'll do the fill-in part. Now, if you try this, some of them, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to fill in this little bit here. Okay. One thing I have done before is I've like drawn a line here to eliminate that bump, and I can still do that at the end, but I'm not going to do that right now because I can always do that afterwards. Now we're going to leave a shine in here, so leaving a gap in the center. Leave it bigger. I suggest leaving it bigger than you think you want it because you can always come back and adjust it. Look at how cool that is. I'm sorry. This gets me really. This is like almost like as cool as shading. Almost as cool as the line dot dot. All right, let's try this one. Same idea. And if it helps, you could do this in the center just to kind of outline where your gap is, because if sometimes I get carried away with the shading or filling in, and it's like oh I meant to fill that in and I didn't. And here's the thing, look, hot mess to oh my gosh, that's what is so neat about it. So this is why we don't worry about anything until it's all done. Because there's no sense in that, because no matter what, it's going to be amazing. It's just cool. Oh, how fun is that? Now, if we were going to do some shading on this, actually, I'm going to see what's left on this Tortillion. Number 1 under this. Oh, look at that. I think I need maybe a different Tortillion and my pencil. Which they were right here. They run and they hide because they're shy. Okay, let's do this. Because I want it to be a little bit darker. And this is where you could employ the colorless blender maybe. If you just want to get something, have it be dark without, what is this one? Oh, that one looks perfect. Perfectly new. I know I was needing to get into a small, tight space, and look at that. Now, I'm going to say that the sides need to be rounded too, because it's kind of round, right? So let's do that. Well, let's try one side at a time. Ooh, and I made this thick enough. Ooh, well, let's see. Oh, that's so neat. Okay, it does need to be in the back. I'm calling that the back. And then let's take this side down. Oh, that is just so neat. Okay, I mentioned the colorless blender. Do I have a color on it? A little bit. Let's just do this. Actually, let's give it a sharpen first. It's just so cool. Okay, so colorless blender by Prismacolor. intended, right, for colored pencils, but just watch underneath here. See how it's going darker? Sure, it's just something to do with, smushing in the graphite or something. I didn't go real heavy here. And so you can do that. This didn't turn out as good as I thought. But I could soften it with maybe just a little bit more graphite. But if you want to have it be just a little bit darker without adding more graphite, that is one way to do it. And also, too, if you need to fit into a nice little tight little spot there. I'm sorry. I just think I as I mentioned, I like the whimsy. It's so fun. So, what other kinds of fun can you have with this? Well, whatever you can imagine. So here is an idea. Now I'm going to try to do this in one stroke. We'll just see what happens, because she does some that are in. I have to think about it a little too much. I probably should have had it going the other way, but that's okay. It's a little crazy. And then let's see. So when you take a look at the For More Inspiration link, you will see all of the amazing ideas that Brenda has for how you can play with it. I kind of like this. She kind of has it, let's see, with a big kind of a V. And then, let's see, yeah, if I shine that, let's shine it on this side. And then, I'm trying to think what was the, it's escaping me. It wasn't too long ago. Tangle that we did, right? That we put a little C-shaped curve line on the outside. And we'll just make that blend in a little bit better. And then just don't look at it for a second and come back and go like, oh, look at how neat that is. Like it has a little, let's see, what else? Oh, okay, we'll try down here too. Maybe not so, not so thick. But so you're not stuck with doing this, is where I was getting. If you, like I said, take a look and just however you might want to decorate this weird shape, you go right ahead. Now, I did like how she shaded it kind of half and half. Oh, let's put the little, I'm going to call it a go around. That's going to be my term for that. Let's do this. And yeah, we can use this one. This one is kind of more of a filling in. It's just, oh, it's just so cute. All right, this one though, let us to, whoops, what is that noise? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Let's take this out and make a big spiral. Actually, let's put some love here at the tip like this. Oh, and while we're adding love, of course, we should do like this. Right? So it looks all cool. All right, another shape that she had real quick. Oh, where did it go? Yeah, it didn't, it was just, I don't know, it was just kind of interesting. It doesn't matter, it just, let's see, it was kind of more like a, sort of a seed shape-ish, like that. And, oh, that's the one. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Can I do that? Of course I can. Let's just any of the decorating ideas that you've had from something before, like jetties is what's in my head, like with this one. Oh, let's let's just put a big orb, and I'm basically just looking at what she did there. We'll fill that in. So this is kind of like Anamato, sort of. But I did want that to kind of go over a little bit. But let's do little, just doing very minuscule curve lines you can barely even see. It just doesn't matter. It's just so cool. Just so cool. And if I didn't like that, I could probably just stick another something on top of it and be fine with it. And it's just going to look neat. Oh, let's use that. There we go. Some little swoosh shapes. I'm just going to leave them in the gray like that. But I do want to make this a little bit darker on that side, just because. Whoops. And there's my, where did that nice fine tip Tortillion go? Here it is. Anyway, just really, really neat. What fun playtime. And let's do this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just so cool. And we'll add some little extra stuff here. What a ball. It's for someone, me, that has a challenge with randomness and stuff. Sometimes you can get your head around something like this. And I enjoy personally, I enjoy the exercise. So I hope that you will enjoy this one too. And just to kind of let it go and have fun with it. It doesn't have to be whimsical. I mean, you can make it look however you want. So again, do take a look at the For More Inspiration link. This looks just pitiful up here. Oh, I know what will help. Okay. Do take a look again at the links to the step outs. Also below that, are links, is my link tree, inside, outside. Let's do it. Okay. In there you'll find, all my, social media links, things like that. If you are interested in tangling online with a bunch of other amazing tangle addicts, come and join us. We have a lot of fun. I do free sessions on Thursdays. I have one Tuesday, the third Tuesday of the month, that's a free session on a Tuesday. The other ones on Tuesdays are paid classes. You can find out information and the types of things that I put out on my website. There are also some other places if you want to follow me. Right now, I don't. The best way to follow for when I post other classes are the links that are on the Linktree Eventbrite. I want to say Meetup, but they do a lot of extra. There's a lot of ads and weirdness that I just noticed on there, so I might take that one off. I shouldn't diss them on here, but just odd because I signed up as I signed up with a separate account because I was trying to help somebody with something, and I'm like, what are all these ads? What is this? Oh, hey, you signed up for this. Oh, okay, great. Well, would you like this? Would you like that? I was like, no, and that costs that one system costs, in my opinion, quite a bit. So anyway, that one might go away at some point. But I just caution you, because I was rather disappointed to see that, being that I pay for that. to be able to have that account. So I do have Facebook. So if you happen to be on Facebook, come and join us there. And we have a Tangle Addicts community private group. So if you want to come and join us in the fun and the conversation, we would love to have you. So there's the link there. There are 4 questions that you must answer in order to gain entry. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. This was so much fun. Oh, all right. Yeah. So with that, thank you so much for watching again. And I wish you happy tangling.